like that's a fake out. I feel like this right here is a fake out. I really hope it is, but it may not be, because we do have this high correlator right at the close. So we might be going to a high rather than a decline. We might see a high here. There's probably some swings, some price swings, because it's a bullish price swings thing here. This is usually the full card is not always a decline card. It's like the Magus card. It's kind of interchangeable. Look, I pulled the Magus card. Yeah, it might be to the upside. Matter of fact. I'm just gonna sit tight. I'm long puts right now. Also, something interesting, like this indicates a lower open, but it's a bullish card. It's like the start of a rally, or a good entry point, usually the Empress card. It's impregnated with opportunity, if you will. But what's interesting is that we've got this ruin here, we've got this ruin here. They're like at the exact same. Look at that. And I'm also getting conflicting energy, so it's possible that we open around the same level. We'll have to see. Hey, happy man. I hope the same for you. Oh, hey, Lou Tiffy. Appreciate the kind words. Hey, Unlimited. What do you mean? What will pull back naturally? Hey, Philip. Do you mean we're going to pull back naturally from here on the S&P? Science, like I said, we're going to flirt with that science territory. Something also that I didn't think about until yesterday is that the low slope indicator is a prudence card. It's like you got to be really careful here. There's going to be a drop here, because I mean that could have been the failure card right there, but. It gets a little choppy here towards the end of the month. I have to say, guys, like I'm a little. There's high correlators, there's low correlators. We're kind of like what? We're kind of like in the middle. Where do we start? Yeah, we're like right in between the range, really. Well, we're at the upper end, but we're in the midst of the middle of it, and it's like, are we going to the high? Are we going to the low? And that's why I think there's probably some price swings next week. Place on the 26th. Knight of Wands. Ooh. Yeah, well, see, there's Ace of Cups energy at the beginning of the 24th. Right? Ace of Cups energy. Ace of Cups energy. There's a trade opportunity there. I think we probably open lower. Interesting though, these two ruins right here, you see how they're like almost the exact same level. See that? That's so funny. That definitely means something. There's like a price level here. I was hoping for a pullback here at the end of the day, but you know that second correlation here. There's the correlation here, and then there's another correlation to a high. We probably see some, and because we're going upwards, there's probably a significant move higher here, guys. We probably meet this. It could be a fake out though, because that's what they would do in a fake out just past this level. So we'll have to see if we go a little bit higher or not. See, they tend to do that to the downside, especially just go past it a little bit to make it look like on a technical chart we're going to keep going down, and then it turns around. We're at the upper end of RSI. There's some swings here. I'm thinking that the significant drop, if it doesn't take place, I mean, it could still happen. Yeah, it could still happen because this is a price swing, right? We have selling off the high that took place, selling off the high, and then we should be into price swings. This is a rally indicator, but. And it would make sense. Well, as far as the exit point, it's a little unclear to me where we're going to open in relation to the close. I guess I need to see where we close, but there's a lot going on. I know there's some good trade points here on the 24th. It looks like early morning rally. It's just from where, and it's like the science card is there. So early morning rally, but it breaks down, and it looks like we end with a low, a significant drop there, and then we've got that Knight of Wands energy full. See, here's the full energy. Freaking science card again. My God. think we open lower. We open lower, or you know what it could be? We open lower and then we rally in the pre-market to meet the same price level that we close at. That's what those runes could be saying. Let's see where we close. But I'm not so sure about a decline at the end of the day, Raymond. I'm sorry about that. I'm in the same shoes as you are. A lot of the stocks have a low here at the end of the month, but there's definitely choppiness going on here. I think there, the 25th, early on the 25th, that's when I'll probably get out of my puts. Maybe at the end of the day on the 24th, or first thing in the morning. Yeah, avoid risk. I probably get out of them here. Full energy. I probably get out of them there. We'll see. Either at the end of the day here or here on the 25th early. And there's a lot of price movement, a lot of ground cover here. Yeah, so we're definitely in science and a science price level territory here. I could see us hitting this price level at the end of the day here. That would definitely be a good opportunity to get, like, I would give them on the short end that if that were the case. Probably sell that one right there at the start of the week. Change. I took like 110% gain, so I'm a little greedy. I think we probably hit 374. Tempted to buy a call, but it's not the right move. I'm just sitting tight here. Yeah, well, we're coming up on that that moon on the 25th, which is going to be a significant pivot point, guys. That's on the 25th. See, that's a pretty strong decline day. The halting of a rally. Interesting. So annoying. I wanted that decline. Freaking full card. And it's like, it's too late to just hop in now. I'd be chasing around. Yeah, it already hit hit 374. There you go. We should see at least a little bit of a pullback here. I'm gonna buy a call in the morning on Monday, I think, too. That's what my plan was on the 1 month, right? Let me see. I might change that plan. See, there's that opportunity to position oneself in both directions. When we've got the science price level, so we probably meet the science price level here, like 10 to 11, or maybe again, or only for the first time, 1 of the 2 there, like between 1 and 2-ish, probably. Actually, it might be like earlier in the morning that we see that first tap to, it looks like, to science card. So I think we probably open in the pre-market lower and then rally out of that. We meet the science level like first thing in the morning, like probably right around the open. There we go. And then again in like the early afternoon. I'm going to open up some vertical put spreads above this science level that expire on the 24th. It's kind of risky, but I think I'm going to do it. Bought some 377, some vertical put spreads, 377s, and I'm short 376s, and they expire on the 24th. Super risky to do that, guys. Like, to have it expire same day. But I'm feeling pretty strong about that science level. Yeah, I feel you, Robert. I was on the short side here too. I mean, I had some long positions I sold for a profit earlier, but like, I was expecting a drop here at the end of the day. That damn Fool card. The Fool card and the Magus card, they're like wild cards as far as direction. And I just read it wrong. The science level, what does the science level mean? It means, so like when we look at the daily here, well, first off, when we look at the monthly, we have this science card correlating to the month's high or prominent crest on the 19th, right? So when we go and we look at the dailies, we've got the science card on the 24th. We've got, we didn't have it that day, but we have the science card at the high on the 20th. We have the science card energy midday. We have the science card energy at the high, and early, was it just the high? Just the high on the 18th. Science card at the high on the 17th. Science card there on the 14th. So that price level science card, right? So we haven't marked this science card. This like area here, this range is pretty much science card range. We can get into Princess of Swords. It could be science card range here too, but my sense is that the science card range is here. And that's the kind of like the top of the range I see. So some vertical put spreads are a little bit less, like a vertical put spread. A vertical spread is a lot less speculative than just holding a long position in most cases. But I bought one that's right above the 375 mark, which I'm seeing as like the top end of the science range. That expire on the 24th. So if they were cheap, and I'll make a good chunk of change if it works in my favor. If not, then I lose that. Yeah, I think so, Raymond. That's what I'm planning to do. But I probably wouldn't hold it longer than that, whether or not it's up or down. And this is going to get tricky, guys. This coming week is going to be tricky for sure. We've got two high correlators and a low correlator. After this, I'm out. I'm not going to trade for quite some time until the next pre-shadow of retrograde in early December, or mid-December, I should say. I have better accuracy when I'm not trading. Yeah, so I think this price level probably holds. That's my sense. Like, it's a high. It's a definite high for the day, right? We have a high at the end of the day. It's 3:30. Sorry, that's the wrong day. High correlation at the end of the day, but there's also some price swing here and some sideways rotation. And I should have seen that. I should have seen that and the Fool card and saw a rally. The combo here, so obvious. So obvious. That's totally my bad, guys. But in any case, there's price swings coming next week. If I was in your shoes, Raymond, that's what I would do, yes. We're a little late on the November over just kind of got backed up on some readings. Let me see. Why don't I pull it out here? So it's not coming out until Monday. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it public. I'm just gonna go make it public on the channel. I just made the November predictions public because we were kind of backed up. Normally it comes out in a newsletter today. There's still time for a drop here, you know. That's my sense, though, as far as these two ruins are concerned. Look how close they are, guys. And their consecutive days over the weekend, right? So we probably open lower and rally into the same price level, which is the science level here, the top of the range of the science level. But you can see that correlates to the science card here. This is the 24th. This is orange is a correlation to the theme card being the science card. So there you go. We've got science energy. These are roughly at the same price level. So my sense is we open lower in the pre-market, we rally into the science level, either in the pre-market or around the open. Queen of Discs is usually bearish. The failure card is always bearish. The science card is acting as the upper end of powerful resistance at the upper end of a range. We've got kind of like the strife card appears at the upper end of the range a lot of the time. The Princess of Wands appears at the upper end of a range. You can find the Princess of Swords at the upper end of the range. What that means is that there's, at this point here, midday, when we see this second crest, that price level, whatever that second crest is, that price level is a good mean point for a option strategy of a straddle or a strangle, where you're playing both long calls and long puts. It may not mean to do that there, but what it's indicating is that there, in the near future, there will be a price level higher and a price level lower than that. Like, it's a good mean point, if that makes sense. You need to replenish your weed money? Dude, Lewd Tiffy, you should check out MedMen. It's on the OTCBB for less than 4 cents. I'm going to do a 10-year on that one this weekend. Fire represents expansion, it represents rallying, it represents upward price action, enthusiasm. Yeah, that's clairaudience, my friend. That's what you're picking up on, clairaudience. So it's telling you it's fire, it may be going higher. Interesting. This here numbers here combo together. There's a crest the prior day. I found a new kind of detail when I'm reading these. It's a little complicated to explain, but it's a new update and it gives me a lot more clarity. So I'm pretty excited about it. It has to do with the placement of the reverse clairvoyant anchors, i.e. the ruins and little figurines and stuff and stones. Cool. Good for you, man. See, we've got science there. We've got science there. And then it disappears. Why does it disappear? It disappears because we fall from it. Here, there's no high correlator, probably because the high was here on the 25th, or there was a higher level here on the 25th. We continued to fall on the 26th, hit support at the low. We dropped pretty hard off of it though. See, there's more Ace of Cups energy on the 25th. Knight of Wands is pretty bullish, bearish, but it does imply a rally before bearish behavior. Hey, Joe. That move, but we're at the upper end of the range, so like it wouldn't be I'm so tempted to buy a call, but it's ill-advised at this price level. I saw that, Joe. Awesome. My assistant's gonna contact you to set it up. Much appreciated. That makes it our biggest month, FYI. That purchase makes it our biggest month yet. Woohoo! Yeah, so I'm moving back to New York, it looks like, guys. That's the universe directing me. I really thought I was done with moves. I moved so many times, I lost count how many times I moved a long time ago. I mean, I once moved 4 times in 1 year. And 2 of those were to different states, 2 of those moves. Or 3 of those, I should say. How do I see the direction over the next 2 weeks going? I just made the November S&P public because it was going to be late for the newsletter, so I just made it public like maybe 10 minutes ago. There's an important high in there where we attempt to establish support. Probably right around here with these 3 crisscrosses. This is definitely high on the 3rd as well. Yeah, well, that's where I'm from, so I'm used to it, from New York originally. But yeah, I'll be standing on the street corners until it gets like into the teens temperatures. I'll be standing on street corners like trying to get people to stop so I can predict the stock for them. Down on Wall Street, I'm gonna do that a few more times because it's kind of fun. It's funny to watch these suits walk by and they look at you like you're a crazy person. And it's really the opposite. They're the crazy ones. How is that? World works in mysterious ways. I would say there's a good opportunity here, a trade opportunity here on the 4th and the 7th. Princess of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's a good opportunity here because you go from a rally offering opportunity to position oneself for a downturn to a decline that offers an opportunity to position oneself for a rally. So there's a good shot in there. There's 2 swing trade opportunities in both days as well. So I'm looking at a swing. I'm looking for a trade there for sure. The 4th to the 7th. I'm so annoyed by these like last minute declines. Like, can you give me a break here? Seriously. I've seen the unicursal card, like when I'm playing with my deck, I've seen the unicursal card like way too many times today. There's gotta be a drop in there. And on top of that, this ruin card hasn't really taken place. Where's the ruin card? Hasn't taken place, you know, so like there's gotta be drop in there. Well, I mean, that's the thing. We did hit a low. We did hit a low there. There was a low. I think there's probably a pretty decent high in there too next week. So like when I get that drop, I'm out of my puts, which I think will be Tuesday. 24th we could have a nice gap down. It's possible. What the ruins are showing me is a little different, so it's conflicting. And when things are conflicting, that always means there's a lot of volatility. I'm picking up on two different types of energy overlapping each other in opposite directions. That means within a close time frame and opposite directions, i.e. volatility. Anything you guys want me to take a look at? So I'm going to end the week here in 351 puts that expire on the 2nd, and I bought this sort of risky vertical put spread that expires on Monday, 377 puts, 376 puts. Which is right above that science price level. I think probably what happens, so on the 27th, it looks like we probably have a month's high there. So I probably read this wrong. I don't know. It was a long time ago, but it looks like we probably have a month's high there on the 27th. So there's going to be a drop, probably a drop here, and then a pop and another drop, and then a big move to the upside. But that move to the upside on the 27th is going to be easily missed by a decline. And then it looks like we continue rallying in November. There's another crest. I mean, is it higher or lower than the last crest of October? It's lower. It's lower, yeah. But then you've got that Princess of Wands on the 4th, so it looks like we probably rally into there a little bit. I don't see the science energy really playing there. I see the Ace of Cups energy playing there. And then we have a higher high. We have a higher high in December. We have a notable high in December. I forget about that. I recommended Lululemon when it was $8 in 2008. It was so obvious to me. It was so obvious. I was walking around New York City. I left Wall Street. I was kind of like almost broken, almost homeless. Didn't really know what I was doing, but I did notice that while all these businesses were going out of business because of the debt crisis, Lululemons were popping up everywhere. It was so obvious. That's the thing that I like about New York and growing up there. It's like really, really easy for me to spot a trend in real time because it's going to happen in New York first. So I think that's probably why the universe has it so that I'm moving back there, because the time is now. I think this time around I'm probably going to enjoy New York. Most of my life when I did live in New York, I did not enjoy it. It was like being in a prison without walls because everything's so expensive. But I think life will be very different in a few months. Time to go back. Yeah, I'll take care of Nike. I'll take care of Lulu. Thanks for reminding me about Lulu. I totally forgot. XRP came out. XRP was released. Wasn't it released? Let me see. Yeah, XRP was released on the 18th for November. The XRP is up. I'll send you the link. That's the XRP reading. Yeah, Lululemon was one of the ones that I nailed. I really nailed that one. Nobody saw that coming. It was so obvious to me. It was like Starbucks. I lived in New Jersey when I was 15 years old when Starbucks came into the town in New Jersey. Instantaneously, I just had my bar mitzvah, so I knew what the stock market was and that you could buy shares of a company and make lots of money. That's about all I knew about the stock market at 15, but it was enough for me to know that Starbucks appearing in New Jersey, a chain that has taken a legal addictive substance and made a chain out of it. I mean, it was like a no-brainer to me. It was 45 cents and I was 15 years old and nobody would listen to me. Story of my life. That was my first recommendation, Starbucks. My second was Apple before the iPhone at $90. 100 shares, when I had that and my parents buy 100 shares of that back in 07, like, I think it was 07. If they held that 100 shares till now, they'd have like probably 1,600 shares of Apple from all the splits. I think I got Link releasing too, if it didn't release already. Let me see here. Chain Link. Wow, where is it? I could have sworn that I'd released the chain link. Oh, it did release today. There's a pretty juicy trade in there for Chainlink. We're already in the behavior of the 2024 or 2023 card, and that's a trade opportunity to open up a long position. So Chainlink or Link coin, I guess you could call it too. It's got a 1-year trade, like you buy it this year, sell it at a high in 2024. Whoops. Yeah, see, those mother... They wait till like most people can't do anything about it, and then they drop, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do some meetups in New York, Joe. You live in New York City? I used to do meetups. I had a meetup called the Practical Metaphysics back in 2008, and I was actually teaching people like one-on-one how to use metaphysics in the real world practically. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I didn't have a lot of customers. aggravating. So with that behavior at the end of the day, I definitely was off on which direction we were going last minute with that full card. But with that said, there's a completion of a rally here on the 24th. Right, we come up on where do my science price levels go? Yeah, see, we're right up on the science. What'll probably happen is we pull back here in the post market, probably open lower somewhere in the pre-market on the 24th, and then rise. Right, like pre-market in a low, and then we move higher in the pre-market. There's a crest right around the open. We sell from that, but then there's a big move to the upside. We reach a crest, and then there's an opportunity to short there. Probably means that there's an opportunity to open up a long position here, being that this is the Princess of Swords rather than me closing the puts, Princess of Discs or something. It's a sword, so probably to open up a long position there. Interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see where we open. But either way, I think the drop is probably going to be like the second half of this day and overnight here probably. And if it's not, then I was dead ass wrong, and I'll be on the long side from there. Alright, so I'm going to add Nike and Lulu. Alright guys, I'm gonna roll. Thanks for watching. It was a pretty awesome week. Maybe didn't end that hotly, but other than that, been pretty decent week. Looking forward to Monday. Look out for more videos coming out this weekend. And I'll